Hola, minasan! Welcome back for another round of trailer reactions. My Shonui is coming February 5th. Very, very soon. By the time you get this, it'll probably be already out. And I didn't realize that her trailer came out a couple weeks ago because I saw her preview a month ago. I guess that's what happens when you get so busy. You get busy, Don. You get busy, trying. So yeah, I'm gonna be watching both the gameplay trailer and the character guide back to back and take a quick look at what she can do and everything, and see what to expect. With Mai in Street Fighter 6, probably gonna be the same exact method as Terry, with the whole bun structure. Hope so. That'll be very interesting to see. So, call to action: comment, like, subscribe, follow, and hit the notification bell. And let's begin reacting.
Hey everyone, get ready.
Whoa!
Your eyes on the strongest Shiranui fighter around. Yo, Nipponichi. Show me what you have.
And there's our classic.
I'm not gonna lose.
Last time these two... What? Please tell me that's how it's gonna open up when these two meet each other. In the... Oh, she's got the same thing as Terry,
Really now?
the background jump.
Shouldn't keep a girl waiting.
Nice.
Watch your head.
Nice. Ooh. Nice. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Yo, Mai's insane.
Yo, Nipponichi. I'm the bride of the Shiranui.
Gosh, this outfit is awesome. She looks hot. Wow. That's hardcore. She pairs you with just her fan.
As predicted. Floating like a butterfly, singing like a bee.
Oh, she channeled Muhammad Ali.
Hey, what are you looking at? Up here.
That's hilarious. She went full Muhammad Ali on you. Oh. Oh wow. And then we got Elena coming up after that. Yeah, Elena's the last one in year 2. I can't wait to see how she fights. I hope she doesn't come with the healing. That's one of the things a lot of players can't stand about Elena is she can heal. Oh my gosh! All right, we're gonna go on to the next walkthrough. All right, here's the character guide. Let's see what she's all about. Mai is a quick... Oh, crap. I have to pause this to... Okay. Mai is a quick character that bedazzles opponents with superb mobility and tricky projectiles. She has a wide array of techniques that make it difficult for opponents to pin her down. Okay. Her Coqui-san as your main attack. Look for openings to use drive rush and slip inside. Hit and run tactics can be an effective form of offense. That's very interesting that they're doing this. Coqui-san. A technique that sends forth a spinning fan. Hold down the button to change its properties. Useful for attacking opponents at range. This is a little different from how they did Terry. It feels like this is in the game itself. This character guide. Throw a cute traditional fan at an opponent. The light, medium, heavy versions all move at different speeds. They're great with a controlled space, but lose out to other projectiles in the crossfire, and strikes can knock them down. Oh. Oh. The fan can be Hadoukened out into oblivion. But these fans have a fabulous secret. Hold down the button to change their properties. Oh, they can't be knocked down. Hold on a second. That went by too quick. They can't be knocked down by strikes, and if they find their mark, they'll pop up into the air and then drop down for another potential. Oh, wow. The height of the fan pops up depending on if you're using light, heavy, or medium. Get a good read on when the fan will fall, then rush in at the same time for beguiling offensive flourish. Yeah, that's a great way to get in there. Overdrive. Throwing a multi-hit fan without having to hold the button, you can move immediately after throwing the fan, giving you a chance to dictate the pace. Juggling that fan. That's crazy. Hold down the buttons to throw a pair of fans, but these ones won't pop up into the air. Afterwards, press forward punch to transition to Medade Kachosen to throw 2 more fans for a total of 4. Dang! Ryembu. Spin once before setting forth a fiery blaze. Easy to use as part of a combo. My gosh, can you stay on the screen for a second here? Easy to use as part of a combo when canceling from a normal attack or to control space. Alright, let's see. If the tip of the light version is blocked, the opponent cannot counterattack back. This means it's best used from mid-range. Remember that well. Okay. Both the medium and heavy versions hit twice and are spicy ingredients for any combo. After the heavy version hits, your opponent will be launched and you can follow up. But it doesn't hit if they're crouching. Gotcha. So that's the drawback. It's if you're crouching, you won't connect. There it is. Okay. Overdrive. Launch the opponent to the air with a strong attack that hits 3 times and gives you a chance to follow up. The fiery heart of this technique strikes even crouching opponents, making it a cinch to use. Remember to call upon this attack when you want to make a statement. Hatsatsu Shinobi Bachi. Cartwheel forward before jumping, striking with a vicious elbow. Easy to use as part of a combo, canceling from a normal attack. Light, medium, heavy versions travel different distances. This is the best technique to bring forth when chasing down opponents to the corner. If the elbow is blocked too deeply, then your opponent can lay a counterattack on you, so discretion is advised. Perhaps use it in a combo or from a distance as a surprise attack. Makes sense. Oh, did that connect? Yeah, okay. So, okay, so her somersault, her cartwheel is part of the attack. Cool. Send your opponent flying up diagonally on hit. From there, it's a 2-for-1 special as you could follow up with jumping, medium punch into 1 more follow-up attack. Isho Ryusenji. By rising, flipping knee strike, following by flaming kick. Useful for countering an opponent's jump attacks or as part of a combo. Once you get swept your opponent off your feet, it's only polite to greet them with a welcoming strike. Use the light version up close, medium, or heavy from a distance. So, Mai has some good spacing. Combos for follow-ups are easy to slip in after the heavy version of Yembo. Just be careful not to miss, as she might take nasty counterattack if it's blocked. Got it. So she's probably got a very high. The overdrive version is invincible to attack, so go wild with it, especially when you need to turn the tables. All right, so basically she's got a very high recovery with this attack. One mistake and you're punished to oblivion. Got it. Musasabi no Mai. While airborne, diagonally descend with a powerful tackle, useful for making surprise attacks or as a way to, god dang it, as a way to counterattack someone after dodging a projectile. Surprise your opponents by changing your jump trajectory and attacking with this. If you aim for the opponent's feet, even if it's blocked, they can't counterattack, but don't wear out your welcome when you may get countered easily. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, you can make some pretty combos after dropping an airborne opponent with a jumping medium punch, or after launching off of them with a Hienren Kyaku. Hitting opponents standing on the ground to launch them into the air and follow up with another attack. Try following up with heavy Hishoria and Jin or Cho Hisatsu Shinobi Bachi. Okay. After hitting an airborne opponent, try canceling into air Hisatsu Shinobi Bachi to score damage. That's more delicious than my New Year dishes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Kagero no Mai. Set the immediate vicinity ablaze, effective as an anti-air against jumping attacks or as part of a combo. Once performed, it adds 5 flame stocks that boost the power of my special moves and super arts. Really? She's gonna have stocks, huh? Oh. That's interesting. What this art lacks in horizontal range, it more than makes up for its vertical reach. It's also invincible to throws and strikes. Proper use comes in the form of close range anti-air situations and when you need to turn the tables. Gotcha. Perform this technique to acquire flame stocks, which are used to boost the proficiency of special moves and super arts. The flames of passion shall pummel all those before it. Alright. Sho Hisatsu Shinobi Bachi. Alright. Rush forward in a ball of fire with devastating elbow strike. A versatile move that can get around projectiles, be used in combos, and serve as a potent counterattack. There are a variety of uses for this invincible charging technique. Its long range allows you to snuff out opponents away from you, and it can barrel through projectiles. It also has a home in many combos. It's a good combo finisher. Shosatsu Shinobi Bachi can be performed while airborne. It's easy to use as part of a combo from a special moves. You'll find this technique is primarily used in combos as it lacks invincibility. Perform this from Overdrive Musashi no Mai or Overdrive Hisatsu no Shinobi Bachi for optimal results. Shinui Ryu Enbudara Sakura. Lift the opponent into the air and blitz them with a series of elegant but stinging attacks, effective as a close range reversal or as a damaging move in combos. This is the greatest technique in my arsenal. Call for it when you need to get big results. Utilize its invincibility to turn the tide of battle, but be careful not to miss. That's awesome. Went into full black and white samurai. Just went full Kurosawa. Mai has a very good set of tools to her arsenal. She is fantastic. She's beautiful, and she's gonna really be a good tough fighter. I could see her definitely going high tier on many tier lists. Go high on a lot of tier lists among fans when she gets released. I don't know if she's someone I would play though. I'll have to try her out. Make her my. I'm not sure if she's someone I would want to make my main. She has a lot of. Well, it depends on how her controls are designed. Because when it comes to SNK games, there's always that crazy design where you'd be like forward. You do like half quarter circle back, half quarter circle forward, or you gotta do like Hadoken, then half quarter circle back. You know what I'm saying, to be able to execute a lot of these, a lot of their moves. So it'll be interesting to see how she's going to be, how her her buttons are gonna be done. Her move her button assignments, the way they assign her buttons. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So very fantastic presentation. It threw me off guard because I was like, wait a second, did Terry had a gameplay walkthrough? And the answer is no. She's the first one to have that in the whole thing. Fantastic outfit. She looks great. She looks really great. How they designed her. It looks like she's in like a Mark of the Wolf style outfit here. You know, really great. And every single and like Terry, many of her moves from across the SNK universe, all their appearances are accounted for. She's a gosh, man, so great. One of the most surprising things, and I hope this is not just for show, that this is going to be the real thing, is these two actually clashing at the start of the round like this before going fight, because that was pretty awesome. I really hope that's in it and it's not just for the trailer. Her attack moves is everything you would see in SNK. All of her basics, all of her normals. She also has the same track move as Terry, jumping in the back, just like in Fatal Fury. And you see she'll jump over or walk over. So hers is a spinning, is a roundhouse, as opposed to Terry, who just kicks, throws a front kick to the butt. Looks like you spin out too. It becomes a spin out. Let's see. Yeah, it's a spin out. So you get spun out in this instance here. That's pretty interesting. Yeah. So that means that it's more of a finisher compared to Terry, where it's a link, a combo link. You can link into a combo. So that's actually pretty fascinating approach to that. Being able to bump her over. Yeah. So that's what she's got. Such a great design. All of her traditions. The fans. How many fans does she carry? It never even occurred to me. How many fans does she carry? Her hitbox is... Ooh, excuse me. Her hitbox is pretty good. That was a surprise move that she did. I'm assuming this is a Street Fighter 6 exclusive, where I can't remember if she's done it before, where her fans just pop up in the air, like that. I can't remember what game did that, honestly. I'm sure I'll probably find it and be like, oh my gosh, that's where it's from. And of course her traditional throws. Like, all of her attacks are there. This was fantastic. This one was fantastic. Just like that. What a nice cancel into her special. That's a two hit. That looks like a 2-hit unique. That's a 2-hit unique. And then it follows up with a special. That's pretty cool if that's the case. Unless it's one of like similar to Terry. No, it would be similar to Terry, because Terry does have some uniques that can cancel into, if I remember correctly. I'll find out later. I really like that she's got very good, how you say, reach. She doesn't have to be that close. Like look at that. That's a fantastic reach she's got there. That's a fantastic reach. Look at the distance between the two fighters. You could really catch your opponent off doing that. You could get some good pokes, maybe some good poke checks out of that, if done right. Maybe even keep them at bay until you can come up with something to move in with. It's pretty good. Very good overheads. She's got a good repertoire of overheads. That's actually a pretty awesome. Let me see here. Dang it, what's going on with my computer here? Let's see here. Yeah, this one. Okay. Yeah, that's actually pretty good critical art. That was definitely a critical art, and then followed that up with the dash. Yep, yeah, you could come in with a dash. That's actually gonna be pretty devastating. And is that? Yeah, her fan was on fire. Okay, so you get flame. So you get some flame properties added. All right, so when you do that, you get flame properties, and I guess increased damage like Dalsim, and you could actually follow through. That's pretty cool that she's covered in flames, man. Yeah, so you get the flame properties added when you activate that critical art, and you get multiple fans out of that. My gosh, that screams that screams Geese Howard there. Oh my gosh, a lot of people were familiar with who was it, Gil? I forgot who was it, Gil that does that too. Gilordian. One of the two brothers does that, so expect to see that play with my fans. Mm, yeah, a lot of my fans are gonna be doing that. That is a nice set combo chain. Oh, I just caught that. So there's her flaming fan. Uh, um, she read so you read that, you hit, and while you're and then you could cancel into her dive while in mid after a hit. That's crazy. Okay, that's crazy. Nope, he didn't hit the fan. Oh, he did hit the fan. Okay, he hit the fan as soon as he landed. Okay, so he doesn't get juggled while in midair. It happens once his feet land at some point. But the fact that, let me see here. They might change that. They might fix that up. But that's actually insane. So there she is. Okay, she's flying down. Okay, so he hits the ground. It connects here. He's juggled up. Yeah, well, he doesn't get juggled up. That's, oh wow, wow. But because he was in a it was in a hurt stun and got pushed into the flaming fan, that counted too. That's nasty. That's nasty. Anybody who could perfect that, anyone who could perfect that, like master that, is gonna be it's gonna, yeah. I warn everybody, watch out when a flaming fan happens. And then got all that follow through. Wow. Mm. That is a nice long combo. And then followed up with a critical art. I find it funny that she was like sting like a butterfly, sting float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, channeling yes, Muhammad Ali, channeling Muhammad Ali with that. That was a nice call out. Although it's kind of weird that it's coming from my, but that's pretty cool. Uh, Dang, yo, that wind pose. Oh my gosh, that's a pretty cool introduction. That's pretty cool introduction. Her character guide was pretty good too. What they introduced here. I find it very interesting that Capcom actually did this. That they put a character guide, or at least a quasi character guide. That's probably a little bit more deep in detail once the DLC comes out and everything. But the fact that we got this nice little walkthrough and got to see what all these attacks can do, I guess that's probably why they did that, because she's got so much, and she's got so much. She has so much weapons. It's insane, and especially with the fact that these attacks can be really worked into. So, for example, her Kachosin, when she throws that in and it makes a connection. Let's see here. Does it connect? Oh, we're not seeing the drive rush yet. Hold on. There's the drive rush. I wonder I wonder if that happens on impact. It looks like it happens on impact. Like once the impact happens, then you could rush right in. That makes a big difference. That'll make a big difference. That you don't have to worry about waiting. Saying like going through the whole process of tapping in. If you can, bait into the drive rush. So there's the connection. Oh no, wait, let's see here. She's gonna walk back. Let's see. Okay, there's the block. And that's when she starts doing it. Once the block happens, you're in. Okay. Alright. So yeah, you could get the bait. You could actually frame trap. Sorry, bait into a bait the frame trap. Kachosin. So let's see, it's a spinning this is a cute traditional fan at opponent. This one, like I said, I don't know if this if this well, I know she throws the fan, but I mean the part where she throws the fan, it flies up in the air. I don't remember what game that happens in, but that's interesting. Her fans get vaporized by fireballs. I guess that makes sense, and it can be punched off. Okay, that's interesting. I guess it makes sense too because it's a paper fan. It's a paper fan. You could burn it off or you could punch it out, but they can't be knocked down by strikes. And let's see, they'll pop up in the air. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, see, there it is. I don't remember seeing that in any game with Mai. I'm probably I'm very curious which game she was. There's probably one. Was it maybe Tekken? Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case then. If it was Street Fighter Cross Tekken, because I haven't played that one. The height of the fan pops up when you if you're using light, heavy, or okay. So the stronger the version, the higher it goes. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it flies all the way up, bounces off. To get that offensive flurry. Let me see here. How much of a stagger is that? How much are they staggering? How long are they staggering when they get tagged? Let's see. I guess it depends on how heavy it is, because it's a 2-hit strike. Let's see here. Yeah, that's a long time to recover from that getting hit, and you're already standing at this point. Yeah, you're back in neutral by the time it gets over there. Okay, then it's very high up and it hits again. So the duration is very long. All right, that's a very long duration especially for a heavy here. The heavy version is a very long very long recovery. There's no reason you can't already be in the drive rush and getting right into a player's face. I wonder how you could trick your opponents into that. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be. I mean, I'll still try her out, but I don't think I'll be able to main her. Her attacks are so tactical. You gotta really understand the distance. She's really all about distance. Yeah. I mean, it's easy to say everybody is about distance, but no. Her whole entire play is reading. It looks like she's more of a read fighter. She's designed for reading, and I say that because of what we saw in the gameplay trailer when she threw the fan and Ryu jumped in the air and she jumped in the air and made the hit and then started following and started punishing him with those attacks. Yeah, she seems to be have an emphasis on reading, and that's very hard to do. You know, like setting your opponent up to make a move that you can read. Like, these are all setups. You see, and then you get your attack in. And if your opponent successfully blocks, you can get in. You could get in for the frame trap or get a throw off. something that can catch them off guard. That's why the paper fans can be punched or fireballed, or fireballed into oblivion, as a way of allowing players to keep Mai from being. That's Mai's nerf. In other words, that's Mai's nerf. Punching the fan or fireballing the fan, so Mai can't catch you off guard on the block, because she recovers very fast. She recovers very fast from a slow throwing fan. That's a very fast recovery she has, and she could get right into your face while you're busy blocking the whole thing. But if you manage to throw a fireball, if you have one, or if you manage to punch the fan, that'll keep my players in check. A lot of my players are gonna fall for that. They're gonna fall for that. That's they're gonna think that they got this crazy tactical edge because they can run across, and they're gonna find out the hard way when a punch comes in, a light punch knocking the fan out, and then another punch when they lean into their faces. You gotta really know, like right here. This is a perfect example. You see, when the block happens, you gotta take advantage of the distance here if you want to get to your opponent. Going all the way up into their face, you could be setting yourself up for a hit, because she recovered fast enough. If she recovered fast enough to block this, if you get into their face looking to get a light punch and do a corner trap, your opponent will be well recovered and will be punishing you for doing that. You gotta respect the space. You gotta respect the corner and the space at this point. If you're Mai, you don't wanna. Yeah, see, you could get the throw off, and that's all you can do, clearly. So you have to respect the corner and the space if you're gonna play frame traps. She's a frame trapper. I think Mai is a frame trapper at this point. From the way this looks, she's a frame trapper and has a strong spacing game. So if you know how to manage those two, people will have a hard time taking Mai down. Yeah, you see, she's got that. See, like I said, she's got good spacing game. Look at that, so far away, and you could put your opponent on the block. I'm curious if you could drive rush out of that. Probably not. No. Yeah. You see, Mai definitely has a strong spacing game here. In fact, doing that, if you time that right and your opponent whiffs on that, you could just jump right in and punish them for the whiff heavy sweep. Yeah, you want to be careful on that one. Let's see here. Yeah, so you gotta be extra careful with not to spam heavies too much. Heavies and mediums, you can be dodged by crouching. That's really more of a finisher than anything else. It's great. It's a great way to put your opponent on check, or you can catch them off guard with by walking up to them. I wonder if it's anti-air. It should be anti-air. They didn't show it being anti-air. I guess they want to keep those things out of the mix. Yeah, I was a little bit worried about this one because the startup has her doing a cartwheel, but the cartwheel does hit, and then comes the elbow. I think she does that in the Fatal Fury series. It's just that I've never pulled that off. Having the cartwheel hit followed by the elbow. But again, this is see what they're saying here. If the elbow is blocked too deeply, then your opponent can lay in a counterattack. So again, this is so she's a spacing fighter. She's all about spacing and frame trapping. That's her entire game. If you can manage those, yeah. So you can't really just get into your opponent's face like that, like you would most other fighters. That's her whole style. That's a nice follow through. Let's see here. What's this one here? He showed Eugen. Yeah, there's the anti-air and finisher. And then you could jump in the air and do the same thing. Just like in the game Fate for your games. That's cool that her overdrive version is invincible. That's pretty good. So standard fare show. I guess that'll be a Dragon Punch controls. That would make a lot of sense. Surprise your opponent by changing your trajectory and hitting with this. If you aim for the opponent's feet, even if it's blocked, they can't counterattack easily. But don't wear up your okay. So she's got a flying dive, but it'll be an easy read if you use it too much. And the fact that she can, let's see here. Okay, so it happens on medium punch. Okay, so you can make some pretty combos that drop in the air. So medium punch is the key factor here. Is the key factor to make that work. If you get the medium punch off, then you get the Musasabi. You get the Musasabi, or after launching off of them with Hien Renkyaku. So okay. So medium punch is the starting point, and you could get the same thing here. So this would be her command normal, right? Yeah, that would be a command normal, and then you can actually do Musasabi off of that. That's actually way better than Kimberly, honestly. That is way better than Kimberly's attack. Kimberly, you gotta because she's got Guy's move set, has to run all the way up and then jump into the air to do all of that. But this one seems a lot more stronger by comparison. A lot of players are going to be a lot of Kimberly players and my players. Those Kimberly my matches, we're gonna be seeing a lot of that. A lot of that play. I could see that happening. And her EX, her overdrive, can be followed up very easily with heavy specials. Got it. And you can cancel into your critical art. Got it. So similar to Terry, where his specials canceled into critical arts. Pretty good. Dang, she looks good in that. Is that the okay? Anti-air attacks. Yeah, that's pretty crazy that she's gonna have stock. She's gonna have that she's gonna be given stock for this attack. That's pretty amazing. I'm not sure if she had that. I'm wondering if she. No, she never had stocks. This is I'm wondering if this is something that's new to Street Fighter, the flame stocks for her, new for her. And then it goes up to 5 very easily. And then she gets fire, and then she gets fire bonuses. She gets fire bonuses. That's gonna be pretty scary. Adding all that, it'll really build up flame damage. And this one is invincible, so that's pretty crazy. This could get very invincible. The taunt. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Yeah. Okay, so that'll be used in common. Makes sense. It makes sense. You got to balance that out. Not everything can just be invincible. But that's pretty scary. That's pretty scary. She's got a lot of anti-air tools. You can't just jump in on her that easily. It's invincibility to turn the tide. So that's invincible? That's insane. But it can't be missed. Got it. If you miss, the recovery is probably extremely high, and is extremely high, and you'll get punished severely for that. Okay. Yeah. So overall, I would say my skill set is spacing and frame trapping. It looks like she has a very strong toolkit in spacing and frame trapping, And if you don't pay attention to how she is spaced between you and her, you will get hit, and you'll most likely get punished as well. She doesn't seem to show any type of poke game or anything. She's definitely all about spacing and frame trapping. So you gotta be very careful with that. Her fans really have a variety of usages, from just being thrown regularly to flying up in the air to getting fire stocks on it and doing fire damage. That's very dangerous because they move very, very slow. And the only drawback is that fireballs can burn it, or you could punch it out of the air, which is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But I wouldn't spam the fans like that. I could already see it now. People who are starting with Mai will be spamming those very hard, not understanding the properties behind it and why it goes slow. I could just stand there. I'll probably just be standing there and punching it out of the air. A lot of experienced players will probably just punch the fan out of the air. They won't even waste their time with the fireballs. They'll just punch it out of the air, and newcomers wouldn't know what to do about that. They'll just think that they could treat it like a Hadouken and throw it over and over and over again. Yeah, she's pretty good. She's pretty dangerous, and hopefully there won't be any power creep. It's gonna be a power creep. I don't know why I'm saying that. She's gonna have a power creep, and they're gonna start nerfing her almost immediately. So yeah, this is pretty exciting. I look forward to trying her out when she gets released. Yeah. She's and I'm hoping that she's got the same type of button assignments as Terry does with the whole SNK thing, because that would make a lot of sense. That's why she's got so much move properties. All right. Yeah. So head on over to BarnesandNoble.com and Amazon.com and grab yourself a copy of The Impossible Man, a strange fantasy novel written by me. You'll find links to the book down in the description below, along with links to other merch such as pins, stickers, t-shirts, music. Please enjoy the products. Thank you for your patronage. And if you purchased my book and did a YouTube video, thank you very much. I look forward to seeing your video. And you can join me on my live multi-stream on Twitch and Kick every Monday through Thursday, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to hanging out with you. So until the next trailer reactions, thank you all for joining me, and I wish you all a good night. Buenas noches, and oisu minasai.